So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. We've been told this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
We have already started here. Out of play for a throw. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Jensen. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Spartak Moscow have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
To open the scoring. And he's kept it out. And that's a poor penalty.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And that has been cleared. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It could be in here. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Spartak Moscow relieved to hold on for a win last time round, and again now. Spartak Moscow has seen more of the ball, but still not carrying much goal threat. And it's played forward. Can he find the finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Rostov, that was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required by the counter-attack.
Baku. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good strength. Baku. Jetson. That's a clever looking ball. Played into space out wide. Some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Jetson gets into some space, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Nice interception, well timed. The counter is on, and it's been played through.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Jetson. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Podlonga. It's lofted through here. Fernandez takes a shot! Goal! Spartak Moscow! It's the breakthrough!
That's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to it, it's just beautifully measured.
Spartak Moscow have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Caresses it through. And the keeper has it. Nicely intercepted. Space here, and that's aimed into the middle. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Spartak Moscow head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here. Spartak Moscow carrying a one-goal lead. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Right. Chance, surely! Collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Rostov have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Really well manoeuvred. Barco going full tilt down the left. That has found him in acres of space.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Into the grateful arms of the keeper. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And that has put paid to that. Barco. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Forwards. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Fernando's Barco has a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, good spread. Not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
The pass is intercepted. Jetson. Now it's Barco. He is through here. Drilled in low. And he's heaved it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Lofted upfield. Out to to the left it goes. Does well to get it back.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Driving forward. Jedson. That's an excellent interception. Played into the middle.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Strong and purposeful. Goal kick. No, that's not corrected, it's a corner. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Moved on forwards. Chance here to counter.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Rostov really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, sustain some pressure.
Can he latch on to this? He's got away. Brilliantly cut out. That's not going far. That's going to go a long way. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin. Spartak Moscow are arriving here, cushioned by the 3 points already acquired. Another victory today, and they will have a vice-like grip on this group to build, if they can here, on a perfect start. So, having won on opening day, it's eyes forward on the missions that remain.
Well, Peter, there's a very good chance they can plough on after what was a good start. And even if they have a wobble along the way, I think this team has a structure and a philosophy that's solidly in place. And I think they can rely on that. So my advice would be, keep aiming high. Why not opt for some swagger, in parts at least? I think they're capable of it.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Solari. Solari in acres of space out wide. And the keeper has it. He's found a way through. Oh, that's nice and simple for the keeper. Garcia. Jetson. Tries to get it clear. Lovely, now then. And he's goes for a shot!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
There's a clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, well timed. But the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Oh, he's caught it there, it's a free kick. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That is good strength. Solari. Can he latch on to this? Jiku. Great challenge, timed to perfection. He's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort!
Can't control it. There's some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
At the moment. Keeper has taken decisive action. Driving forward. So, going great guns here. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Violet Bowl Club can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. And it's gone back to the keeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Jetson Fernandez. Over to the left. Goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Sorensen. And that's a good ball. Garcia charging forward, the ball at his feet. Garcia. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's the half-time whistle. Eased it up half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Spartak Moscow clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Violet Bowl Club are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Spartak Moscow have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, and he'll be thrilled inside.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Herrera, Jetson Fernandez. Chiku. Wu. Solari. pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Who's he going to be aiming for here? Jedson. Pereira. Ball club seemingly requiring all hands on deck here. Players converging towards the centre.
Look, this is all about organisation now and getting people in the right place to deal with what's going to come at them, and there seems to be enough authority in trying to achieve that.
That was very necessary. He's in plenty of space here. Ball club have a free kick. No surprise, that's a booking.
Speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Moved on forwards. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Sorensen, gently done. Oh, well measured. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pereira. Aim forwards. Spread out to the left. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Cuts out the pass. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Jedson. The most accurate pass.
Spartak Moscow clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The ball's come loose.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nice physical challenge.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to go.
It's Fernandez! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Robinson clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, that maybe there were better options for him.
On the touchline, a change, that's okay. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get onto this?
Violet Bolton really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have done it.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Very much into the last knockings. Chiku. And it's played forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Out to the left it goes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Great defending, strong and determined. Has found it in acres of space. What a throw in. So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Now here's the delivery. That's going to go a long way. And the referee brings it to a close. Spartak Moscow have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.